Hello my good friends, I hope you're all doing just fine. Welcome to the channel Digimon Explained. My name is Jesse and in this video we're going to talk about yet another relatively unknown Digimon. As you know, it's been a moment we've been going through these forgotten Digimon, who usually only have made one appearance in total. Clearly not enough to make them known among you guys. We talked about what I call ARCADIAMON'S children, the GENOME Digimon, who are a mixture of Digimon who digivolved by using ARCADIAMON'S data. We talked about the villain PARALLELMON, who can travel through space and time, and in this video we're going to talk about a Digimon named Metamorphmon, a mega-level mutant and virus-type Digimon who managed to destroy an entire digital world. We're going to get into its origin story and abilities in a moment. Let me first tell you about the context of its existence. You see, Metamorphmon appeared in a side story in the Digimon Adventure V-Tamer 01 manga in the chapter Frontier Generation. As a crossover because Takuya Kanbara from the Frontier story, and thus from the Frontier universe, was warped into a totally different digital world. And the same would happen with V-Tamer Yagami Taichi, who was going to be warped from the Adventure universe, but in the V-Tamer timeline, to this other unknown digital world. They were summoned by Babamon because Metamorphmon was conquering that world and there was virtually no one who could match its strength. That's why this entire digital world had fallen into ruins. You could only see destroyed structures, ruins and rubble. Babamon explained to both Takuya and Taichi that Metamorphmon has the power to copy opponent Digimon by memory. In other words, it can transform into many different monsters. Furthermore, after the transformation, it completely recovers from its wounds, meaning that Metamorphmon's original strength is added onto the copied opponent's strength, making it stronger. To add more to this analysis, Metamorphmon has this sort of memory circuit on its chest. That circuit contains the data of all copied monsters. That's why it is capable of morphing into whatever Digimon it feels like. If a situation were to become more difficult or less advantageous, it can simply switch into a Digimon of its choice that is best suitable to handle the situation. And pay attention, even if the memory function is disabled, the copy function is still there. So I'd say that the piece of technology is a way to enhance Metamorphmon's ability to morph. We've seen it become PAILDRAMON, and by being so it even killed an PAILDRAMON, which quite frankly is not an easy thing to do. We have made an entire video where we discussed the powers of this Digimon, and it definitely belongs to the higher tiers of Digimon. Metamorphmon was also seen copying the data of a Ghoulmon who is itself a demon lord. In fact, it was even nicknamed the Three-Eyed God of Destruction. We have also seen a copied version of GODDRAMON, a God Dragon Digimon who belongs to the 4 Great Dragon Digimon, definitely a Digimon with immense powers. And then, in that little crossover, we saw Metamorphmon morph into Agnimon, otherwise known as Agunimon, a Digimon who I haven't yet talked about to my surprise. In fact, I haven't done much talking about the Frontier Digimon now, have I? So, Metamorphmon is also truly yet another villain that is being slept on, unfortunately. It can literally copy whatever Digimon it feels like and also memorize those copied versions. On top of that, it heals after every morph and its strength is then added to that of the copy, making it always stronger than the original Digimon. This technically means that it could become, let us say, Z Millenniummon and become a stronger version because its strength is added to the copy. Crazy concept, right? In some way, Metamorphmon reminds me of Shang Tsung of the Mortal Kombat franchise, the villain who can steal the souls of fighters he fought and then morph into the one he chooses. Oh, or Metamorphmon is Digimon's version of the Pokemon Ditto, a Pokemon whose specialty is to morph into another Pokemon. Now, as of Metamorphmon's origin story, Babamon explained that it seemed as though this phantasmagoric Digimon appeared due to a sudden mutation. Don't forget that the digital world is sometimes vulnerable to bugs or errors that can sometimes spawn certain Digimon, like for example DELTAMON, who we have explained before. 3 Digimon who each existed as separate beings were forced to fuse by a computer bug and became DELTAMON. and suspect that something similar happened to Morphmon, meaning that it might have come into existence due to a bug or something which caused that mutation that had spawned it. And ever since it came to be, no monster in this digital world had won against its strength. This resulted in the entirety of this world coming to the brink of collapse. But luckily, Babamon summoned the two tamers, even if the goal was to summon just one of them. That's why it was surprised seeing the two of them. Takuya and Taichi did not get along well at the start because Takuya claimed to have a different fighting style and that Taichi and his partner Zeromaru, also known as V-Dramon, were just going to slow him down. However, after both of them almost died in combat against Metamorphmon, Takuya learned through Taichi how important it is to remain calm and to better judge a situation before jumping into it recklessly. So, in the final battle, after V-Dramon managed to destroy the memory circuit on Metamorphmon's chest, Takuya, but transformed as Agunimon, leapt forward to confront Metamorphmon, who had morphed into Agunimon. At the last moment, Takuya evolved into Burning Greymon, who was stronger in power than Agunimon, just to wound Metamorphmon. This triggered Metamorphmon to try and morph into Burning Greymon. However, at the moment it tried, Takuya reverted back into its human form. As Metamorphmon cannot morph into a human, it was left vulnerable to V-Dramon's Dragon Impulse, which would end up killing it. Hi guys, this is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Metamorphmon is another very interesting Digimon who was also left in the background, unfortunately. It is clearly one of those forgotten Digimon, yet when you look at the only story it appeared in, it did show some great accomplishments. The fact that it had defeated an PAILDRAMON, a Ghoulmon and a GODDRAMON, the fact that it brought an entire digital world close to collapse. In fact, I would even say that the digital world did collapse. So again, truly a Digimon that is being slept on. That's why I take great pleasure to bring it up and give it some more time to shine. So what do you guys think? How do you look at Metamorphmon? Do you think it is impressive? Do you think it should come back yet again? Let me know in the comment section. Also, if you believe there is a Digimon or Digimon in general that are being slept on or straight up forgotten, please let me know in the comment section. I'd love to go through them and give them some time to shine. Write everything down in the comment section. Make sure to like the video if you haven't already, and make sure to subscribe to the channel Digimon Explained. If you don't do that, I'll simply morph myself into you and subscribe in your stead. See you all in the next video.